shine, sunrisers. Good morning. We're calling today Try Something New Tuesday. Yeah, try something new Tuesday. It's all about stepping out of your comfort zone and exploring something new before March is out. So drop it in the comment section and let us know what you will be trying new today. You have anything on your bucket list of new stuff that you want to try?
You know what I do want to try? Wait, is it extreme things or is it like really simple?
Could be...
Because you know the first thing that came in my head was extreme. The first thing that came in my head was
it could be like waffles.
I was going to say that, but then I was like, this is gonna give me a bombastic side eye again.
No.
You know what I really do want to try though? I really want to skydive, you know?
Skydive?
Yeah. Would you skydive?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No, I'm not a skydiving kind of person.
You're not a thrill seeker?
I'm not a thrill seeker. I often say I deal with enough scary stuff on a daily basis. My adrenaline desires sufficiently satisfied. But I mean, I do like zip lining. I love zip lining. Yeah. But like, you know, those people who I don't like that feeling of in your belly when you're falling. No.
So I don't love a free fall. So you know, even there's one of the zip lines, I think it's at Mystic Mountain, where as you're doing the zip line, you come along a spot where the only thing you can do is fall. You can't zip. And the free fall feeling when your belly just drop out, I don't love that feeling there at all. But I do cliff jump.
Really?
You ever jumped off of Rick's? At Rick's Cafe?
No, I've never. Never. I've never. Do you have to be a strong swimmer to do it? Or can you do it with a
life vest?
A vest?
You can do it with a vest.
I always say I'm not a good enough swimmer to
As a matter of fact,
I definitely would do it. Because you go down and you come back up.
Yeah. One of our tours, I think it's Choco, where to do the cliff jump, you must have on a life jacket.
Okay.
So I know you can
whether you're
a good swimmer or not. Okay. It's mandatory that you wear a life jacket.
Okay, well then I would do it then. I would do it. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely jump off of Rick's Cafe. But I mean, my first time ziplining was at Mystic Mountain, and then I've done it some other places, lots of other places.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah, I absolutely. But what
skydiving?
No, I would go paragliding.
That is awesome.
I would do paragliding.
And you know where is a beautiful spot to paraglide?
What's she gonna say now?
Negril.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
simple.
Off the coast of Johannesburg.
That too. But Izzy and I did it together.
Oh, really?
In Negril, in the heights of lockdown.
Yeah.
When, you know, we were allowed minimal movement.
Yes.
And because she was in online school, I was like, you know what, girl? We're carrying this laptop and we're heading to Negril. And we did it there, and it was absolutely one of my best experiences and best memories with Izzy. It's really nice. And the 9 miles of the beach is beautiful. It's a good spot to paraglide, Negril.
Would you do dinner in the sky?
So I saw it in a Dennis, but I'm not sure because I don't know. It does feel a little.
But
I couldn't look down.
No, that's the thing.
It's the prolonged period for me. It's
I tell people, look out. Don't look down. Don't look like down. Look out.
Yeah. I also find that as I get older, my tolerance for risk taking is definitely diminishing.
Hold on, that's me at amusement parks. Like when I was a kid, I used to want to go on the most.
Yes.
And like me, no.
I'm okay.
You know?
It's funny you said that because for my 21st birthday, all I wanted to do was go to an amusement park.
Yeah.
And I was 21. Like I'm grown at that point. Ish. But I remember distinctively going to Universal and going to the front of Superman. So you're in the front cart, and you know Superman is one of those where it comes up, and then it tips, and it just goes. And I'm at the very front cart, and it's like, G-force. It's great. No?
No? Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that stuff. I'm not doing it.
I gotta live for my kids.
Like, as you get older, you become naturally, in most things in life, you become more risk averse.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, when you're young and you think you're immortal.
Yeah, carefree.
Yeah. You know, because young people don't have fear of death. As you get older, you're like, I have stuff to live for.
Yeah,
I'm not doing this. So.
My children need me. Yeah.
No, not going to do it. Because I'm like, With my luck, today gonna be the day when it comes on news, and then that's that thing, because I've read news for so long, like I'm always like, me no want them read about me on the news. I'm like, nope.
Talk truth.
Nope.
And even sometimes you're like, then why them do that? Them not
like,
set up, could have give them 3 points, and then it end up being you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah.
So, as we approach Holy Thursday,
yes. One of my favorite times of the year. It's the holiest period in the Christian calendar.
It's a beautiful season.
People, we love us some Christmas, but really and truly, the real holiest season of the Christian calendar
is Easter.
Yeah.
So we're going to reflect on the journey from the death to the resurrection of Christ. Yes. And we are going to look at biblical women.
We're still in International Women's Month.
We are in International
Easter
Women's
has come
Month.
early, so we can. Yeah.
Let us have a look-see at. Give us a little scrolly scroll. Thank you. Appreciate you. We are going to shed light on a woman whose presence might not have been strong, according to some, but others have a different opinion.
I have a different opinion.
So do I. But she played a significant role in Jesus' time on earth. So today we look at Mary Magdalene, sometimes called Mary of Magdala.
Yes.
The Gospel of Luke, chapter 8, lists Mary Magdalene as one of the women who traveled with Jesus and helped support his ministry out of their resources.
Yeah. Sounds like she was maybe kind of rich.
I have a different opinion too.
You have a different. I know what your opinion is. You watch too much. What's that movie called?
Well, if you know me, you know I read the book. It wasn't because I watched it. I read the book.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
Oh God, what's the movie called? I've watched all of them.
Dan Brown is the author.
Dan Brown is the author. The Da Vinci Code.
My God.
Yeah, the Da Vinci Code.
That's one of my favorite reads.
I've never read the book, but I've watched the movies, like all of them, several times.
Angels and Demons.
Yeah. Love it.
I love Dan Brown as an author. I've read every single book by Dan Brown.
Show off.
No. I just actually get excited by Dan Brown.
I know. I see it. But yeah, definitely. I know. There are people who have another perspective.
Yes.
I'm not going to get into that other perspective, especially at this time there. But what I will say is that, I think that she is a figure that we do need to give some attention to in the holiest period of the Christian calendar. So we also have somebody's birthday today, and that person, we're pulling a quote from them. No. What I'm saying is, you do need mentors, but in the end, you really just need to believe in yourself. And that's from Diana Ross. So I agree with that to an extent. I mean, I don't think you really just need to believe in yourself, but you really need to believe in yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it doesn't matter then what your mentors are saying to you or how they're supporting you if you yourself don't believe in yourself.
Correct.
You must believe in yourself because when I was a psychology major, I did a lot of reading and a research paper on the impact of self-talk, both positive self-talk and negative self-talk, and its effect on precognition. And I'm saying the things that you tell yourself are far more impactful than the things that other people tell you.
Absolutely.
And it will filter the things that other people tell you.
And on the back of that, I'll also add to what you're saying. I remember when I was graduating from my undergrad program, the chair of my department gave me a card. And on the cover of the card, it said, whether you think you can or think you can't,
you're right.
Either way, you're right.
Yes.
And I have never forgot that.
Yes.
And that was 2007. 2006, rather. Never forgot that. So you're right. The power of the mind.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What else is happening today, Dennis?
Well, today is Purple Day. So we always say there's an international day for every day of the day.
Everything.
Yeah. But today is Purple Day. So Purple Day is aimed at raising worldwide awareness of epilepsy, a condition that affects over 65 million people globally as a neurological condition that causes seizures and often begins in childhood. In Jamaica, we call it?
What we call it?
Fits.
That's what we call fits?
Yeah, epilepsy, yeah. She have fits. That is epilepsy, yeah.
Very
and
nice.
like, yeah, when people are having a seizure, they put them on their side and say, take off your boot and put it over your mouth.
I never heard that one.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
I know them
Don't let
always,
them swallow them tongue.
I know them always put them on them sides so they don't bite them tongue. But we never hear the boot one.
Yeah, man.
What that's supposed to do?
I don't know.
The frowns on the boot supposed to wake you up.
I don't know, but everybody must have heard that. You must, well, I was about to say the young people, but...
Hey, I'll take it. Group me up with them.
But no, seriously, yeah. So it is a day where we pause to learn as much about it, and I mean, everybody remembers that epileptic person in their class. I remember I had.
Really?
One. Yeah. I mean, well, growing up, I had you have a person with juvenile diabetes, so they had to get their, you look out for them and stuff like that. They teach you in the class, so-and-so has epilepsy, so if you see something happening, call the nurse or call the teacher, so-and-so, and so-and-so, yeah.
I remember a little girl in my class in prep school having sickle cell. That I remember. I remember she
so
was
like when
sick
rainy time, it was problematic when it get
often
cold.
absent from school in those types of weather changes.
Yeah.
But that I remember vividly, and having to look out for her in certain instances.
Yeah, definitely. And it's good that we do that. As I said before, Diana Ross celebrating her birthday, March 26th. American singer and actress. She was the lead singer of the vocal group The Supremes, who became Motown's most successful act during the 1960s and one of the world's best-selling girl groups of all time. Diana Ross, and of course, Tracy Ellis Ross is her daughter. I always think about Diana Ross when I think about Beyonce, because
Dreamgirls?
Yeah, she established that kind of model of the group, and then back in that time, the group would come out, and then you clearly see who's the lead in the group. And then the lead eventually becomes bigger than the group.
And funny enough, she played her in Dreamgirls.
Which is why I thought that was just brilliant,
Yeah. It's also Teddy Prendergast's birthday.
Teddy Pendergrass. Yeah.
Well, rather, it would have been his birthday.
Yeah, he
but
died
still celebrating because the gift of life is what gave us the gift of these tunes.
Oh.
I don't think he needs any introduction to the Jamaican community.
No.
So, we love
some
soul
Teddy
and
P.
R&B music.
Yeah, and so much of the population was created to the sound of Teddy P.
That's why we got so many Scorpios. Especially around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm feeling a little disco funk groove.
Coming off of that whole vibe there, Diana Ross and that Teddy P. I know I'm feeling it.
So I'm gonna say, play that funky music, selector.
All right. I like it.